Good afternoon, Wahawks. I'm Mr. Kerman.
And I'm Mrs. Rothard. And today we are giving your announcements with the addition of a few lines from a bucket.
Hey, it's Monday, March 7th, and you know what they always say about Mondays?
What do they always say?
My bad.
No, it's you. It's you.
It's me? It's me? Yes, counting to 10 can be tricky.
Yep, that's what they always say. Now let's get to those announcements, because if we don't, Mr. Burns will be calling us and saying,
Uh-oh, what's the chief going to say?
he know who smelt it, dealt it. Burns.
You're right. You don't want that kind of trouble with the chief. All right. First up, let's remind everyone about the upcoming music events. The band, the choir, and the orchestra. Sorry we didn't mention you guys earlier. Guys will be forming on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week during daytime assemblies. I'm sure hope they play my favorite song. And you know, the one that starts with the lyrics. I'm not stalking you. I just like the way you smell.
Yeah. Well, in addition to performing for us, the Washington Band musicians in all grades will be participating in the DCSD Band Festival on Tuesday, March 22nd. All musicians are to pick up permission slips from Mrs. Stevens. You know, the one that says, "My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard," right at the top of it, and returned it signed by March 17th.
Yes, sirree. And don't forget, or you know, Mrs. Stevens will be calling you and saying, I don't mean to alarm you, but your pants are on fire. Woo.
That reminds me of what my dad used to say to me when I would forget stuff. He'd always say, remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
Hey, that's some great advice. Here's some other great advice. Don't grab from the bowl too early. Start collecting box tops for the LRC. If you bring in box tops, we can purchase more books for our library. So while you're eating your favorite cereal called... That's why her hair is so big. It's full of secrets. Make sure you check and see if the box top has a label, and then bring it in.
That is such a great idea. It makes me want to shout, you can't handle the truth!
Yeah, or... I want to find a good one. Don't play with matches. You'll get burned.
This broadcast is super exciting. And you know what else is exciting?
Glitter, spaghetti, and the billboard that says, Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Besides that,
I'm not even sure.
6th grade basketball is exciting. And it starts today. Make sure you are signed up and have your physicals on file in the activities office. Boys will practice 2:45 to 4 o'clock for the first week, and girls from 4 o'clock to 5:30. For the second week, girls, now you're going to switch it around. You'll practice from 2:45 to 4, and boys will follow from 4 to 5:30. So get there before Coach Kerman can say, well, aren't you a real smarty pants?
I can't wait till the big tournament. You can count on me being on the sideline shouting, I wish I could bake a cake filled with rainbows and smiles, and everyone would eat it and be happy.
That's great sportsmanship there. Way to show that Wahawk spirit and bake a cake. And there's something else you can do to be a Wahawk who can say, may the force be with you.
What's that?
Don't forget to donate to the House 6-1 food drive between now and March 10th. Bring in your non-perishable food and toiletry items to your home base and help combat hunger in our community. Because no one likes a growly, hungry stomach. That's always saying, show me the money.
Truer words were never, ever, ever spoken.
Except for this. The LEAP activities for the day are Y Club, Creative Arts, and Homework Help.
Homework help.
Please go.
I better go. I need some help.
Please.
Now, before we go any further, let's remember that our country stands, what our country stands for, and that is, man, I could really go for a Shamrock Shake right now.
You're ridiculous. Our country stands for that and freedom. So let's stand for our country and say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great job, Wallhawks. You couldn't make us more prouder than if you climbed a mountain and shouted. Maybe if you changed your oil, that wouldn't happen.
Here are some Wahawks we are particularly proud of because it's their birthday. Grace Stack and Parker Kerf. We suggest you wish them happy birthday and say something nice to them. Like, "You're a wizard, Harry!" Or, "Dang, Daniel!"
I guess that's all the announcements, except to say, don't mess with the badger. He'll eat your face!
Yes. And now for the very important and super serious thought of the day, which is, don't make that face or it'll stick like that.
Rothert, we got 2 left. You take one, I'll take one. I need Hafer to help me out. Everyone's talking about Hafer's pants. Tight pants.
Have a stellar day, Wash.
Have a good day, guys.